Hey everybody, you are looking live on tape from Epcot. It's the end of November. I've been blocked out the past couple days. I've been missing the parks. I forgot my microphone. I don't know how this is gonna sound. Main reason to come to Epcot tonight is because it's Festival of Holidays. Have not been in a Disney park in I think 4 days, which is some kind of modern record for me. But I plan on walking around, checking out the Festival of the Holidays booth offerings, checking out some Christmas gear, of course. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. So a couple things off the top. I get questions a lot, or just from family and friends, like what's the weather like in late November, December, and it's really weird. We had some family come in town for Thanksgiving and Universal last week, and it got cold. Now, cold is relative, I get that, but like for example, tonight it was 67 degrees, but I'm wearing a jacket. You know, you see this feller, wearing shorts. It just, what you're used to. I will say this: living in the deep South has spoiled me to cold weather. Simply because I remember as a kid in high school, if it was 50 or higher, that was short weather. Now here it is 67 in Central Florida, and it's kind of chilly, believe it or not. So my advice to you, if you're coming down November, December, it's not what you want to hear, but pack a little bit of everything. Sweatshirt, long pants for these cold evenings. I mean, you might be swimming in the daytime, but it might be chilly at night. Another thing that I would have to add, just walking in, dramatic reduction in crowds from last week. I don't know if you saw the video from Epcot last week where we rode Test Track, but it was booming. So not mad at all that it's a lot more chill in the park tonight. Like I said, we'll hopefully maybe try a snack or two from a festival. One of the other good things about the festival is they do a cookie stroll. They have different sweet treats throughout Epcot, and on completion of eating all the cookies, you get you guessed it, a cookie, and apparently a sundae or something. But I'm gonna talk to this guest. Hold on. Hey, I hate to bother you. The reason I cut you off, I saw a couple guests walking by, and they had a gold Christmas tree popcorn bucket that I'm interested in. And they told me, I think I know where they're talking about. It said it's the only place in the park that sells it. So I'm gonna head over here and see if I can't snag one for my tree setup I've got. I took a couple pictures of, I've got kind of the old school monorail setup with the contemporary and Epcot and Magic Kingdom stations, if you will, and put that on the book face, and people liked it. I'll do a whole Christmas tree video here soon, because again, if you've seen the past couple videos, that's been an ongoing theme of why I had to leave or why I was procuring certain items. But let's see if I can't get this gold Christmas tree popcorn bucket. Show it to you guys if they still have them, which I've seen a lot of them. I've seen a lot of people wearing them, so And this is the popcorn. It doesn't look like a line at all. It's either going to be really good or really bad, but we'll see. So here's what we're working with. It's the gold popcorn bucket. It does have a cool lanyard. It's got the 50th logo. I'm not so sure. This one, it doesn't appear that it lights up. I don't believe this one lights up. The other one I have, the other green one I have lights up. And there is a white one too. I don't know where you get it. Kind of missed out on it. But it's 25 bucks. It's got Mickey and Minnie out front. Looks pretty cool. Will look good underneath the tree. I opted for no popcorn. I'm not supposed to eat it. But it does come filled with popcorn. Because I remember that green one was kind of a pain in the butt to get the popcorn out of there, so I told them just don't even put any in there on the popcorn. But if you're looking for a good 50th souvenir that's a Christmas themed, get them while you can, I guess, would be the lesson there. So that's going underneath the tree. Got a little signage here with Chip and Dale.
$5.35.
As you walk into World Showplace, kind of take a peek at the other side too. It's always a good photo spot with the ball directly behind you. They got the good photo shot. Can't believe there's not a photo pass person out here, but this is always a very popular photo spot. You got Goofy and Donald and the Festival of the Holidays tag right out front, right in front of the ball. Usually, but it's not uncommon to see a photo pass team member or cast member out front. Side note, I feel like a big dork toting around this giant gold Christmas tree. Things we do. Here's the photo pass guy, sorry. Which is weird because it's not right in front of the signage and whatnot. But again, if you have a hard time hearing me in this video, I apologize. It's kind of a last minute pop into Epcot and totally forgot my microphone. Idiot. But good looking tree. I'm going to walk just around here to the right because I do know there's a booth specific for the event, and we'll see what type of offerings they have. This might look so cool. All right, so the first booth we came to is called Holiday Sweets and Treats. It's got a peppermint sundae, redemption cookie, hot cocoa, peppermint shake, and some alcohol, including an eggnog white porter, which sounds absolutely awful. But to each his own. They're not doing. This was the Shimmering Sips, which was always a popular booth at Food and Wine, and it's not doing the business like Shimmering Sips. You know, I said something about the crowds being really light earlier, but as I make my way into World Showcase proper, pretty bustling. And again, for those of you keeping score at home, I still am wearing a giant gold Christmas tree because I'm cool. You got another. This was Australia for Food and Wine, and it is a dessert booth. And we'll take a peek. So again, this is where Australia was, and this place has a red velvet mini bundt cake, salted caramel spaceship earth cookie. I'll get us a little bit closer in there, give you a better view.
Walk the other way. Walk like you're going towards France.
Mouse Crunch, which I'm assuming is a take on Moose Crunch.
You get the gingerbread cookie, the other one's just down a couple.
and a cocoa candy cane, which is hot cocoa with peppermint schnapps. That sounds like a headache in a cup. That'll give you a good look there at the menu here. It's called Holiday Heart Desserts. There's another one tucked in, just a little quick wayfinding right across from the Starbucks, which was the noodle booth for food and wine. Is Meli Kalika Maka? Kalika, I don't know. Yeah, it's Hawaiian. Meli Kalika, yeah. You've got there, the Kaliki Maki. Meli Kaliki, yeah. Can't say that. So we've got the Kahlua pork, which we had Food and Wine Festival. Something called Lummy Lummy Salmon and Papuya, coconut pudding, some booze. So this one's kind of tucked back. If you're familiar with Epcot, you'll know where it is, right across from the big restrooms at Starbucks. If you're not familiar with Epcot, I highly suggest you pick up the guide map, the festival guide map, which will show you. I mean, if you walk around everywhere in Epcot, you're certainly going to run into these booths, but if you're looking for specific booths, I highly recommend you get the guide map, which is available up front, both entrances, main entrance and international gateway. Yeah, picking up. I haven't really seen anything that totally catch my eye yet. Refreshment port is stayed open after Food and Wine. They're now just serving normal poutine. I'll see if that menu's changed at all. Nope, same deal. They do have a turkey poutine now. I don't believe I saw that earlier. It's got the turkey poutine. Sounds pretty good, actually. French fries, turkey gravy, cranberry relish, and crispy onions. Kind of your Thanksgiving meal, if you will. Deconstructed and reconstructed back into a artery clogging nightmare, or a taste treat, depending on your point of view. All right. Apparently, the closer you get to the sign, the price is lower. So that's good. We're at Yukon Holiday Kitchen. You've got scallops, beef bourguignon, Boost and Well cake, Snickerdoodle cookie, which is part of your cookie stroll, and a bunch of booze. I'll tell you though, man, seared scallops for $6.50 and braised beef with mashed potatoes for $6. That's a pretty good bargain. And that's right at Canada. So, to me, this festival, while not is sometimes intimidating. I know it sounds crazy, but you have that much food and wine to sample, especially if you're only here for a day or two, you might get a bit overwhelmed, but I think this one is a little bit more manageable, especially if you're on vacation, you're not trying to eat, I mean, there was, nearly 100 offerings this year, food and wine, probably more, and this is a little bit dialed back as the smell of maple popcorn in Canada is coming through the air, but one thing I have noticed also, real quick on that maple popcorn, so everybody raved about it online, and we've seen a bunch of food and wine, or foodies, if you will, extol its virtues of being the greatest popcorn ever. We actually got it, not supposed to eat it, so it was kind of a rare treat, and it wasn't good. I mean, it was good. It wasn't, it was kind of like warm Cracker Jack, honestly. And this used to be where Belgium was located. They've replaced it with a holiday market kiosk, which we'll check out, but I was kind of hoping that Belgium would stick around. That was my favorite booth and all of Food and Wine. I was hoping they would do a holiday offering, but unfortunately, no. But RIP Belgium, you shall be missed. Holy smokes. New merch. The Festival of Holidays. Spirit jerseys. That time of year. These are, I'm assuming 70. We'll look real quick. $75. Oh, pass holder hoodie. Like that. Got a pass holder on the sleeve. Festival of Holidays. $50. Festival Holidays and everything. Assuming that's $39. Normally the premium, I don't see a price. $39. A bunch of stuff. A bunch of new merch, oddly enough. Here at the Festival of the Holidays. Alright, Creation Shop, stepping your game up. That's the first new merch I've seen in here. Literally in the past 10 times that I've been coming. I almost want this. But for now. Still trying to, that Ratatouille merch, man. Hey, at least there's something new. The 50th was very slim pickings there. 50th merch. The only thing I really saw, there was nothing new. They did have the jacket I'm wearing and the pants, which I do have. But I don't know, it's kind of weird wearing a tracksuit to me. But I have before, I'm not judging it. No new 50 minutes. I think that's gonna do it. Thanks for joining me. This should be louder. Thanks for joining me. Glad you did.